Good evening, everybody. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, I am not Leah Gilmore. She has she had another commitment that's taken her away from us for a little while. Hopefully, she will be able to join us a little bit later. So I'm holding down the fort. In case you don't know me, my name is Maria Wong, and I am a member of Govans Presbyterian Church. I also work for the nonprofit arts organization Common Ground on the Hill, which is underwriting support for Govans Music Mondays. We are recording tonight's program as part of our work for the Maryland State Arts Council. Um, and the video will be archived on the Common Ground on the Hill official YouTube channel, where you can find other Govans Music Monday programs and many other videos. While you're on YouTube, we hope you'll also check out the Govans Presbyterian Church YouTube channel, which includes recordings of sermons and the Govans Racial Justice Speaker Series. So there's a lot of great stuff, and we hope you'll take a look. Now tonight, we're really pleased to be able to welcome Michael Ronstadt. You have heard the name Ronstadt before because of his aunt, Linda, but Michael is an amazing musician. He doesn't need his aunt to make his mark in the music world. He is fantastic. He is what you might call a master of his craft. Sorry, Chris, I have you have started screen sharing and we need to turn that off. Thank you. Um, so, Michael Ronstadt, as I was saying, is a master of his craft. He has traversed a melange of musical styles that range from jazz, folk, classical, and Americana to New Age. He lends his talents to a broad range of projects, which include solo work and a variety of small ensembles, as well as larger bands. He is primarily known for his prowess as a cellist, and has contributed his cello to hundreds of recordings from accomplished artists around the world. He has also premiered several classical compositions, and you can hear him on over 24 albums under his own name, as well as in collaboration with his brother, Petey Ronstadt, in the Ronstadt Brothers, which was formerly Ronstadt Generations with their father, Michael J. Ronstadt. Also of note is his work with Ohio's Serenity Fisher and the Cardboard Hearts, as well as being one half of the Aaron Nathans and Michael G. Ronstadt Avant Folk duo. So we're very pleased today to have Michael with us. One thing that you will notice is that tonight's concert, the music portion is pre-recorded. We've had some issues with Zoom, and in the interest of providing you with the best possible sound, Michael has generously pre-recorded the concert portion, but he is here with us tonight, and I'm going to turn over to him just for a moment so that he can introduce himself.
Hey, thank you so much. What an honor to be a part of this when Maria, Leah, and you all asked whether I would be interested. I jumped at the opportunity and said, yes, please, yes, please, yes, please. So um, uh, my name is Michael Ronstadt. I play cello, I play guitar, I play mandolin, a bunch of other stuff. I'm a multi-instrumentalist, but I'm primarily a cellist and a guitar player and a songwriter. So I hopefully have presented, I pre-recorded this concert in anticipation of making sure you had the best quality sound, but I did it all in one sitting and I didn't edit anything. So this is exactly how I would do it if we were doing it live. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoy the show, and I'm going to take some questions around 7:30.
Hey, this is Michael Ronstadt. Thank you so much for listening to the concert. And it's just such an honor to play for so many people that I know. And I hope there's a bunch of you out there who have never heard of me and that you enjoy this performance. I'm going to start with a tune called I Stood Upon a Hill. And it's one that I co-wrote with Aaron Nathans. It was one of our first co-writes. And it's based on a poem by Clarence Dan Blatchley. Clarence Dan Blatchley wrote this little book called Stubble Fields. And I don't usually take it out with me, but it has a poem called I Stood Upon a Hill. We've set a few of these to music. I don't remember where it is. But anyway, it was published in 1939. I bought it for coffee table artwork. And what do you know? We have music coming out of it. And apparently, according to his family, I found the one good book of poetry because the rest of it they consider so bad that it's comedy material. So whether that's true or not, I really like what we came up with. And it's on my first album with Aaron Nathans called, it's the album called Crooked Fiddle. So. I stood upon a hill and watched the sun in a red cloud set, while over misty valleys hung the evening's golden net. I faintly heard the dying tone of a distant vesper bell, and then upon the woods and fields the dusk and silence fell. The lark dropped from the dewy sky upon her hidden nest, and all earth's creatures found, I think, their covert in their rest. Cattle from the pasture filed to shed and stall. Lizard crept into a nook within an old stone wall. I upon the hilltops gazed into the sky. Stars sprinkled, but I couldn't find a place for my thoughts to lie. I stood upon a hill and watched the sun in a red cloud set, while over misty valleys hung the evening's golden net. I faintly heard the dying tones of a distant vesper bell, and all upon the woods and fields the dusk and silence fell. Thank you so much. You might notice that I might not be responding to people in real time, and that's only because I wanted to pre-record this. I pre-recorded it for this event, but I felt like the audio quality would be a little better going through Zoom and maybe a better listening experience. So what an honor, again, to be playing. And one of the things I love about playing music to people, and the things I love about playing music, I guess, to and for people, is that I want to bring some joy to other folks. And if the songs I've written and the songs I've collected do that, then I think I've done my job. And so I hope you have some joy tonight from what I play for you. Here's a tune called Corners. And Corners is a song that I wrote in 2007. It's one that I wrote right before I took a road trip from Philadelphia to San Francisco and back. And it was my first big tour, thinking of tour buses and all that stuff. And I ended up with basically my Honda CR-V driving across the country and back. And each of us who were on the tour, we made like $50 each after 2 months. So much for making the big money, but we did come out of the red, so that was good. So I'm always happy when we don't lose money, and that's what I've learned is a successful tour if you don't lose money. And if you do lose money, I hope you had a good time. I've lost money plenty of times, I promise. But Here's Corners. And I was trying to write a normal song for cello. I was like, I'm going to write a normal song. I was in graduate school for classical, so I had a lot of not normal stuff going on in my head. 20th century theory. Yeah, all that good stuff, you know. Dissonance, cool. You know, I was like, you know, all this stuff. But I wanted to write something normal, and I forgot the 5 chord. So if you're a musician, I'm sorry, no 5 chord. Corners dancing in my head, wishing they were painted red, and I wish you were here with me. And I wish you were here with me. Quiet visions of hope, colliding loudly, not a sound. Only 2 more weeks till we meet. 2 more weeks till we meet. And in 2 weeks we are going to live our dreams, viewing the world while moving consciously. Joy in this place, home on display for the world to see. How happy we'd be, so the world can see how we are free. Take it, Charles. Corners dancing in my head, wishing they were painted red, and I wish you were here with me. And I wish you were here with me. And in 2 weeks we are going to live our dreams, viewing the world while moving consciously. And in 2 weeks we are going to live our dreams, viewing the world while moving consciously. It's so much fun. Anyway, this song called Corners is one that's one of my favorites, and I always say it's that's one that I would say is a hit that I had in a different life. And I made a lot of money on it in a different life. But in this life, not so much. But I enjoy it so much, and people ask for it, so I tend to play it. So here's a tune by Craig Bickhardt, who is a songwriter out of Philadelphia, so not far from where a lot of you are living on the East Coast. Craig wrote this song called It Opens, and he's one of my favorite songwriters. I get to be in his band, but he's also a Nashville songwriter, lives in Philly for the last 20 years, but he just has a beautiful way of writing, and I recommend looking up Craig Bickhardt. That's Bickhardt. I think you'll fall in love with his music and his lyrics. He is a true songwriter. I only wish I could be as good as he is. So I want to present this song that he really gave his blessing on with my version that I recorded, and I played on his version too, so you can look it up on all the Spotifys and Apple Musics and all that good stuff. Make 'em laugh when you wanna cry. Find your wings when it's time to fly. Call the tune when your heart says dance. Take it, babe, when you see a chance. It don't look like a door. It don't look like a door, but it opens. It opens. It don't look like a door. It don't look like a door, but it opens. Opportunity rides the breeze. Ain't no lock and there ain't no key. The only thing life hinges on is a shoulder's push and a faith that's strong. It don't look like a door. It don't look like a door, but it opens. It opens. It don't look like a door. It don't look like a door, but it opens. One latch closes when you're young. The other's waiting to get sprung. The threshold trips you and you stumble through. And your future says, how do you do? It don't look like a door. It don't look like a door, but it opens. It opens. It don't look like a door. It don't look like a door, but it opens. Sing along if you want. It don't look like a door. It don't look like a door, but it opens. It opens. It don't look like a door. It don't look like a door, but it opens. It opens. It opens. It opens. Cool, I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, that song, it always puts me in a beautiful place, beautiful state of mind. And it's a really good song about just helping people say, you know what, it's always hard to find those opportunities and figure out which way do you want to go in life. I always feel like life is kind of, you've got this river, it's leading you places, and sometimes we want to go out of the water, or out of the boat and into the water, or into the trees and everything. And it's tough. And I think if we can just kind of notice those opportunities and trust our gut, trust our hearts, we can find some really beautiful directions in our life that we had no idea we'd find. So, that's just my thought on it. But It Opens really captures that. And I wish I could have written that, but I'm glad Craig wrote it. I'm glad I get to sing it. So here's one that you've probably heard me do, but I like playing it. church and was buried along with her name. Nobody came, Father Mackenzie, wiping the dirt from his hands as he walked from the grave. No one was saved, all the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong? All the lonely people, where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong? I look at all the lonely people. 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 Ooh, that's a workout. That's a workout. I gotta check my time here. Okay. Well, thank you so much. That's Eleanor Rigby. I did not write that. Sometimes I like to say I did. Sometimes I like to say I found it under a rock in the middle of the desert on a piece of parchment. I was parched and thirsty, found this parchment. You can't eat paper to quench your thirst, but you could try. I wanted to sing a song that my dad loved to sing. Our family sings this a lot. It's called Canción Mixteca. And it's about missing your homeland, missing where you're born, missing the land that you love. And apparently he was in Los Angeles and grew up near Baja, Mexico. But it doesn't matter where or how, but you can miss your hometown. You can miss where you want to be when you're not home. So I consider Tucson, Arizona my hometown and home, but I also consider Cincinnati my home. And both of them, I long for both places, and I'm really lucky that there's two places I long for. So here's Canción Mixteca. Qué lejos estoy del suelo donde he nacido. Intensa nostalgia invade mi pensamiento. Al verme tan solo y triste, cual hoja al viento, quisiera llorar, quisiera morir de sentimiento. Hay tierra del sol, suspiro por verte. Ahora que lejos yo vivo sin luz, sin amor. Al verme tan solo y triste, cual hoja al viento, quisiera llorar, quisiera morir de sentimiento. Hay tierra del sol, suspiro por verte. Ahora que lejos yo vivo sin luz, sin amor. al verme tan solo y triste cual hoja al viento. Quisiera llorar, quisiera morir de sentimiento. Nice. That's so much fun. Love it. So I have a set list right here. I'm going to look at my phone really quick. And I have an alarm set because I have to record this concert in pieces. But I think I can get one more. That ending that I did is very much a mariachi ending. So I want to show that to you. You start on the 5 chord and you go, and everyone goes on the 1 chord. So it doesn't matter where you start it. You can start you could start it anywhere. But it's better than doing the cha-cha-cha in my book. But I grew up in Tucson, Arizona with mariachi music and norteño music, and the cha-cha-cha just wasn't, it was more like a comedic joke that people would make about Mexican music or Cuban music or any Latin American music, cha-cha-cha at the end. And it just kind of, sometimes it upsets me. But this one doesn't, yeah. It doesn't upset me to do that. So I don't get too upset. It's okay. So,
How are you doing, Leah?
Everybody, hi. Hi, it's so great to see you here with us today, Michael. I am absolutely thrilled that, first of all, that you recorded this wonderful concert in Zoom and we can actually hear the music. We know what Zoom does, so thank you so much. It is, we are here at go ahead, sweetie. What were you going to say?
Oh no, it's my pleasure, and I was worried about it, so I'm glad that you let me do this and pre-recorded.
Oh my God, I'm so thrilled, and you know how much I adored your dad. I play a dulcimer now because of your father. So we are here at Govans Presbyterian Church in Baltimore, Maryland. We are a progressive Christian church where we welcome everybody. We believe no one has the right answer, that all things should be accepted, not all things. Put it in perspective, guys. But we are thrilled that you are here with us tonight. And so we have some questions for Michael. Okay, and we have a question from Tim Rotten, and Tim is an incredible singer. He really is. So here's a question from Tim. It says, I've never seen anyone play the cello like you do. It's almost guitar-like. Love the style. How common is this style of playing?
Well, it's more and more common. It seems like a lot of bluegrass bands, Celtic bands have a cello player. Now, if a cello player has a guitar background or also plays guitar in some fashion, they will strum. And it is part of the classical repertoire to strum a little bit, but not too much. So one thing that I really love about playing cello and also guitar is that I took my mariachi technique when I first learned guitar. I'm like, ooh, I could figure out chords. It was my first music theory teacher because I had to figure out how to spell chords on cello and then the shapes. And there were no books I could use to do it. I just figured it out. So so I'm unique in my style, but there are other people who do it, like Rashad Eggleston or Trevor Exter, or there's Mike Block and a few others that I follow.
So have you seen that country music player who plays the cello like a guitar? It's really wild.
I have.
They're a trio.
I think I've seen them. I've heard about them.
Mm-hmm. Well, we really, really, really enjoy your music. How long have you been playing? It's another question.
I have been playing for about 31 years. I started in 4th grade.
You are 31. Stop.
Yeah. I'm about to be 40 next year, so I'll be 40.
I'm about to be 42.
So, and I played guitar for 29 years. So and I played mandolin and other stuff. But yeah, cello's been my main instrument since fourth grade, and it's been a best friend in many ways.
Well, it's been an absolute blessing for us to hear you tonight. So let's go back to your music. Let's hear more.
I'm going to sing a tune called Conshohocken Curve. And if you've lived in Greater Philly, you know there's a traffic area. It's not much of a curve, but it's near Conshohocken. It's where the Blue Route meets I-76 going into Philly along the Schuylkill. It's a crazy place. And it could be anywhere from where I lived outside of Philly. It could be anywhere between 45 minutes to 3 hours into the city. So I'm glad I live in Cincinnati because the traffic's a little better. But here we go. Here's a tune called Conshohocken Curve. I co-wrote this with Aaron Nathans. It was a dark and stormy morning. I was going 65. Seatbelt snapped, the heater blasted, my head was stuck in drive. Kind of half expected it in my bleary morning fuzz, but I was still a bit uneasy when I felt my pocket buzz. Had in mind what I might do, but I lost my nerve. She had to drop the big one on the Conshohocken curve. The sun had just begun to rise, Blue Route exit passed. Eyes bugged out, the drool dripped down, I swear I almost crashed. Felt my heart skip 7 beats, words spun around while thrashing, tearing apart each little thought that I had long been stashing. Had in mind a straighter course, but I had to swerve. She had to drop the big one on the Conshohocken curve. Above the river down, the muddy blank terrain, my tires grip for traction, a breaking in my brain. She screams out, "You're too intense, you're driving me away." The memories, they all flood out, thunder brings rain. Thunder brings rain. Thunder brings the rain, the rain, the rain. Thunder brings the rain. Take me back like 7 times this year, but next time that she breaks it off, I know she'll find me here. I guess that in the end we all get what we deserve. Just another morning on the Conshohocken curve. I guess that in the end we all get what we deserve. Just another morning on the Conshohocken curve. Thunder brings the rain. Thunder brings the rain, the rain, the rain. Thunder brings 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 I never know how I'm going to end it, but I did it that way this time. Okay, I've got some time to do a few more, and this has been fun. I really enjoy doing concerts for people. And one of the things is that I want to sing another song that my dad used to do often. I want to do it here. Let's see if I can pull it off on this instrument. This instrument is called the guitar. Actually, you all know that it's a guitar. Right? But it's not a tuba. It's not a fugal horn. It's not a feudal state. It's not even a box of candy. Just a guitar. I'm going to do kind of a low... my version of Wayfaring Stranger. Got a tune. Sorry. Because I didn't bring my capo on, so we're going to sing it lower. Sorry for the tuning. My guitar tech did not show up today. I am a poor, wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world alone. There's no sickness, toil, or danger in that bright land to which I roam. I'm going there to meet my Father. I'm going there no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I know dark clouds will gather round me. I know my path is rough and steep. Golden fields laid there before me. My weary eyes no more will weep. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. I'm going there to see my mother. She said she'd meet me when I come. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going over home. Hey, thank you so much. That is one of my favorite songs to sing because my dad really sang it so beautifully. And with the group Ronstadt Generations, which included my brother Petey Ronstadt and myself and my dad, and we had Alex Flores on saxophone. At some point, Josh Heisel was a member of Ronstadt Generations. Our drummer Aaron Emery and Sam Egan on drums. Sam Egan on bass, Aaron Emery on drums. Trying to get a cello player / guitar player to talk is always a challenge. But anyway, basically we basically had such a fun arrangement of all these tunes, and the Wayfaring Stranger was so haunting. It was 4th fret capo and had this like haunting C# minor thing, and I wanted to like kind of brighten it a little bit, make it a little more jumpy and bouncy. Kind of like St. James Infirmary, how I imagine it in my head. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. One of the things that I would like to now play is one of my dad's tunes. It's called North Wind. And it's a waltz he wrote that I don't think he even was sure if people enjoyed the tune as much as they actually truly did. I don't think he realized it. And a lot of times I don't think we realize as musicians how much people enjoy what we are offering. And so even though there's a lot of faceless, hidden fans or people who listen or their lives are brightened by what we do, because we don't see it or hear from those folks, we don't know it. And so for my dad, this is one of those songs that it's one of my favorites. I sing it everywhere I go. It's called North Wind. When the wild winds come down from the cold frozen north, and the sun turns the color of gold, the clouds start to gather in the north and the east, and the ground gets all frozen and cold. The deer start to move in the heart of the night, their heads bowed down into the wind. Just some shelter you seek as the storm picks up speed, and you're feeling so far from your home. As the sun starts to set and the moonlight begins, silver light streaming down through the trees, the stars shine like ice in the clear crystal sky. All the rivers are frozen and still. deer start to move in the heart of the night. Their heads bowed down into the wind. Just some shelter you seek as your breath starts to freeze and you're feeling so far from your home. It's a hard life, it's a hard life, in the cold and the snow and the wind. It's a hard life, it's a hard life, way up north where the winter begins. It's a hard life, it's a hard life, in the cold and the snow and the wind. It's a hard life, it's a hard life, way up north where the winter begins. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I love playing that song. I'm going to play a song that I co-wrote with Z Malls, Michael Schultz. Michael Steven Schultz, but he goes by his pen name of Z Malls. And we wrote this song together. I wrote the music, 3 different versions that got put into one. And then the lyrics are an original lyric of his. He's a lyricist. And he also has great melodies, man. But this one, I just loved the lyric. It's called Me and My Purple Monkey, and I love it. Making people smile. It's gray and dirty everywhere, but life is still worthwhile. Skipping down the sidewalk, brightening up your day. Me, my purple monkey, make everything okay. Me and my purple monkey, no one expects to see. Me and my purple monkey, a tiny jamboree. Nothing is depressing, nothing gets you down. When me and my purple monkey go walking through your town. As violet bright as Kool-Aid, as purple packed as grapes, he blends in with the carpet and contrast with the drapes. His cinematic color, his technicolor hue. Me and my purple monkey, we ain't feeling blue. Me and my purple monkey, no one expects to see. Me and my purple monkey, a tiny jamboree. Nothing is depressing, nothing gets your town. See no evil, my monkey just looks aside. Hear no evil, my monkey takes things in stride. See no evil, my monkey says nothing wrong. He'll give a squeak, he'll kiss my cheek. He likes to sing this song. Me and my purple monkey in his pretty orange frock. He likes to stir my coffee and dance to classic rock. We promenade at nighttime. The dogs come out to bark. Me and my purple monkey glowing in the dark. Me and my purple monkey, no one expects to see. Me and my purple monkey, a tiny jamboree. Nothing is depressing, nothing gets you down. When me and my purple monkey go walking through your town. Me and my purple monkey, 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 my purple monkey, go walking through your town, 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 through your town. I love the endings that are just like, bam, we're done. Okay. I'm going to finish out with a little something on cello. It's been so fun to play for everyone. One of the cool parts about music is that music today, you know, in this world, is we can play it and present it in so many different forms. And with the digital age and all that stuff, I love the fact that I can give a concert and someone across the world is going to hear it. They could be on Mars, maybe. You never know. So, one of the things that I love to do is, I guess, traditional fiddle cello stuff. So I'm going to do just some fiddle stuff, and I might finish out with a song. I'm not sure, but I'm going to leave you hanging with the desire to maybe hear a little more cello. Thanks for letting me play guitar for you. Thank you to Leah. Thank you to Common Ground on the Hill. Thank you to everyone for putting on these Monday concerts. It's just an honor, and I hope that I have brightened your day or evening or week or month. And if I haven't, I'm sorry, but if I have, I am honored. Thank you so much. you so much. My name is Michael Ronstadt, cello, guitar, songwriter, whatever. We musicians do 10,000 things, but thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you for listening to my music, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michael, for such amazing, amazing music. Michael Ronstadt is part of a living legacy, not only a legacy, but part of a right now of the amazing music being created by the Ronstadt family. And his dad was absolutely amazing. And we are here every Monday evening, except when we're not, okay? We don't know when that may be. But thank you everyone for being here tonight. We're really grateful for your participation. And we will see you next week. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Hi, Stephen. I didn't meant to say you hey.